and tried to scoop it down to Diallo, and then Caruso dribbled it off of his knee out of bounds, trying to find some space on the outlet. And the ball pressure from Diallo.
But that ball was already off of his knee at that point. And here's two guys that know each other.
So Eddie Malloy comes in, and he's the one that initiates the technical. The question is, who is it on? They were both jawing at each other.
That might look like, one of those plays where it was busted, but you got to be able to make those shots in those kind of plays. And it may have been lower. And as Rondo, official signaled, folks, immediately for a review on that play.
There's another angle of this. I don't think there's any question about it.
Yeah, he definitely did that.
Cousins crossover move, and Noah shoving. 4 fouls on Noah, 13 foul.
Now they continue to shove each other.
Officials quickly separate and see if they give him a double technical. Usually that's this play, and I don't think this is the right call. Sometimes it is. You see Cousins initiated, went back a second time, pushed a third time. Noah did not push back. And then Cousins, which leads the NBA. It's got to...
When does the penalty kick in?
A lot of it is off. Look out. They got Garnett and Bargnani. Look out. Crawford shoving Garnett aside. Stoudemire trying to step in.
Listen, don't they realize we got stuff to do later? They're not going to fight.
Kevin is a member of the Boston Celtics, but there's nothing to do with this. But the Nets are frustrated. And you hear the chant of "Let's go Knicks."
First time we heard it this year, I might add.
And not much happened. I mean, they got tangled up. Bargnani probably.
Vince, Kenyon Martin, them two guys on the list you better not mess with.
You're saying they might go if they
Oh, they'll go. Kenyon Martin and Reggie Evans will go.
Let's see how they...
7:01, the lead is 10. Offensive foul against Bogans. Well, him and Harden now go face to face.
Reggie a little upset with some of the antics.
Harden will back off.
And I'm a big Heath Bogans fan, but I hate that double technical call because Harden walked away.
TJ Carlesimo will take a timeout, maybe give his team a chance to.
Fan of the double technical. This time I think it is warranted because the clapping there by Harden, you're all basically antagonizing, and he was also yelping as he walked away.
Now Calderon for the lead. Bullseye. Mavericks go in front. Calderon, the tripleta. And now there's some shoving. It was going on during the play. And Timbers are still flaring. Dallenberg's come in. This is getting dangerously close down into the Clipper bench.
When that play went on, guys, I thought Chris Paul had shoved Sean Marion in the back. I didn't even think it was Matt Barnes. And I'm glad they didn't call it because the Mavs got a 3 out of it.
Of course, we're never that it lost them the game.
There's no question about it, Mark. And this is their MO. Barnes is always going to do something that you're not going to agree with.
Robinson gets past James, blocked by Anderson, but a foul. As we're going to have some, after the whistle, pushing and shoving, much like in game 2. The Bulls taking exception to Anderson after the play. Looking at both benches, nobody leaving the benches, fortunately.
Well, it started, there's a wet spot over, that's clearly a foul. Noah's that's a technical foul on Noah.
Right. Anderson was getting off him. It wasn't like he was doing anything extra to Nate Robinson. Obviously crashed into him after the play.
Now, last game, I thought Miami did a lot of that sort of stuff. Noah's reacting to that, but to me, this is easy. This is a technical foul by one guy, a foul. Nate Robinson shoots 2. That was a clean play. It's a foul.
Right, Noah initiated it. Now afterwards, with guys trying to separate, you hope they don't give out technicals there. And it doesn't appear like anything extra happened. James pulls back. Biyombo guarding him. James down the lane. Fake. And fouled by Biyombo. James pops up quickly. He thought Biyombo pushed him down afterwards.
Looking at it live, Mike, to me that was a flagrant.
It looked like there was that extra follow-through, Mark, after the foul and after the whistle.
Grabbing the head area.
I thought James sold it pretty good. That's nothing. That's not a flagrant foul.
In today's day?
That's not a flagrant foul.
Let me ask you a question. Do you decide on your own, or are you trying to follow the rules that have been laid?
I'm trying to follow the rules and also not damage the competition because he didn't throw him down there. There's no throw down. Where's the throw down?
Isaiah has to hurry. No. Oh, and Isaiah, he gets right up into the face of Villanueva. Hit it out like that, and now Keith Smart, he has to go out and get Isaiah away. But Isaiah Thomas took exception to that hit by Villanueva.
Well, we see Isaiah going hard to the basket, and definitely a really hard foul. Obviously, Isaiah took exception because trying to be the peacemaker, but you see the elbow right looked like in the head area, and definitely very upset are the Kings. And
good news for the Kings, none of the players left the bench. It was right in front of them, and none of the players stepped onto the playing surface, so that is good news. A lot of times your quick reactions to come out